Hello Internet, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to look at this user interface for Airflow. The Airflow user interface, when you sign in, you see this kind of interface, and this interface is an interface called DAGs list interface, and this contains the DAGs that you have created. I know in this Airflow series I have not yet shown you how to create a DAG or more information about the DAG. That will be in the next video. So this is an interface that contains the DAGs, and in this interface you can see all the DAGs here. You can see the active DAGs here, and you can see the paused DAGs, and these are DAGs that usually come with Airflow that are called example DAGs. Then when you click on a DAG, let me go to an active DAG here, and I click on a DAG, you'll find the tasks inside here that are within one DAG. And then inside this interface for the DAG, there is these other features. And the first one is just showing you the grid and the properties of the DAG, and for each of the tasks, for example, this one, you will see other features that are related to that task. For example, the details about that particular task, the graph of that task, how that task depends on the rest of the tasks. For example, you can see the condition true task is an upstream. You will understand upstream in the next video of this task called true 1, and then true 2 is also downstream of true 1. So these three tasks depend on each other in a way that this one has to run first, then this, and if any of the tasks in the upstream fail, then the rest of the tasks in the downstream don't run. So that is the graph here view. Then there is the Gantt view, which shows you how the tasks have been running from when it was scheduled to when it is completed. Then there is the code, which shows you how the DAG is defined plus all the tasks. Then after that, there is the logs. These logs show the logs of the task, what is what is supposed to be displayed in the terminal. Since the scheduler and the web server run their own servers, and you may want to see, for example, what you're logging in your code, all those logs will be shown in this interface. So how did we reach here? As we log in, we see the DAGs. There are 3 buttons here that shows you all the DAGs that you have set up, the active DAGs that you have, and the paused DAGs. In this case, I'm showing you on example DAGs that come with Airflow. Then if you want to see properties and features to do with only one DAG, you click on the DAG itself, and this will show you the tasks here. You can click on a run of a task here, and it will show you the properties and features related to tasks. And then we have seen the graph, we have seen the Gantt chart, we have seen the code and the logs. So apart from that, on the interface here of the DAGs list, we have also shortcuts. Like this shortcut here shows you the number of runs that have been successful, plus other statuses of runs for a DAG. And then we also have for tasks, the count of the tasks based on the statuses here, plus the schedule, dates, and the runs. So this is the interface for DAGs list. So when you go to up here, this is a feature that has just been released with Airflow 2.7, and this shows you the activities of your cluster if you're running Airflow in your cluster. I have 3 unpaused DAGs. Those are the DAGs that you've seen here that are active, and by status, by run types, and then by instances. So we could, for example, try to filter and check the statistics based on the way your cluster is performing. Then we have this feature of datasets, and this feature for datasets helps you to schedule tasks based on upstream success, and the upstream success will update a particular dataset. So if, for example, we can go back to the task that we were looking at here. Let me look at the graph. So here, for example, if this task here of condition is true, we're supposed to update a particular data set, and the schedule is based on data sets. This task will only run after this task has completed updating a data set. So it will be scheduled based on data sets, and that is where the Airflow data sets come in. Then we have other features like security, where you list the users. So far, I'm the only user here. So you can see first name, last name, username, email, and then whether I'm active, and then my role. Then we have roles, and these are the roles that you can give a user, plus actions, resources, permissions. Then you can also browse DAG runs, for example, to see runs of a DAG, the jobs, audit, task instances. So the docs here gives you the documentations. This will take you to Airflow documentation on the website. This will take you to the website of Airflow. This will take you to the repo where Airflow is developed. And then there is the REST API for the Airflow running on your system. So if you want to develop UI that will be interacting with the Airflow API, so you have an API documentation here, and the documentation is both in Swagger and Swagger UI and the Redoc. Redoc is not here. The Redoc is here. The documentation. So this is how Airflow UI looks and the features of Airflow. There's so much. I've just perused what Airflow UI contains. In the upcoming videos, we shall be looking at feature by feature, and hopefully we can look at all of them. Until the next video, take care.